agent in need of backup.
Purification tablets will be restricted until further notice. Please boil your water for at least 1 minute before consumption.
Here you go. Best gear in the city. Come take a look.
report it to the nearest JTF member immediately. Do not intervene or risk causing potential harm to yourself.
Come over here, Agent. I've got for you.
Purification tablets will be restricted until further notice. Please boil your water for at least 1 minute before consumption.
That filled my inventory. Thank you. I'm happy to have made a deal.
entering safe area.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Safe area entered.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Incoming backup request.
I don't know why they haven't tried to take us out yet.
hope I get more of these.
Safe area detected.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Agent requesting backup.
So let's go for cigarette. And then I will swap some items. But yes, it's so much work. But like I said, last time, I don't see someone else watching now. Make sure you have multiple builds, same specialization, that the guns are active. Otherwise, you're missing 15% damage from the weapon. And if you have all the same different builds, but using also like a hive, let's say from a healer hive, because of healer, to technician, where you want a stinger hive, make sure that also there you swap the mods, because that's 5% more damage. So that's the only tip I can give you in builds, what you need to be careful if you make multiple builds like me. So because I keep my 4th agent now, I'm done farming, thanks God. I'm just make my 4th agent as my test agent. Number 3 will be from test agent to all the special builds for Dark House and Iron House. Second agent, speedrun agent, plus some extra builds, and the main agent, the main build, so I can play everything. Normal position in raids, including one-shotting, a one-shot build, pistol build, support build, healer build. Oh, the normal healer build I will swap to the yellow build. So I have some much to do. What else? Yeah, and when I swap the builds, I need also to recheck, like what I said, what tips I gave you now. Information to have the right mods inside and to have the correct weapon activated. So it takes a lot of work and controlling double checks, let's say this way, that I don't lose any damage somewhere. And for example, need to test and put this one build on my speedrun agent if it will work. Poof. I don't know how to test it. I need to have some people to pull. And the one build which I can give you, I think it works now. I tested one time with random people, but it looked like I gave them 3 million bonus armor, 3.05 bonus armor. 1 million can give every time. 1 million I can give them when this uncover things works, or the uncover. Oh my god, there's so much you can do now. So my main agent have actually nearly everything, but I have builds I don't use really. Like the Iron House special build for Mozola. And then I want to swap some builds, and sometimes I want to play different builds and have fun. Like for example, now I played the pistol build to level up very quick. I think I did nearly over 500 levels in 1 week now, last week. And I played with a pistol, but I couldn't save it because I don't have space. And that's why I'm cleaning up now. And if you're interested on builds what I have, you can watch it. But I have always ideas. And that's what I like in Division. You can make so many, multiple different kind of builds. That's crazy. I mean, that kills your mind. And then some builds are how to say, some builds are situation related. Situation related? What does it mean? Like, for example, there are tank builds, you know, with adrenaline rush, whatever, but it doesn't help you if you be long distance, like Roosevelt. If you run Roosevelt, till you're in the front to this and this, oh, come on, it takes ages, right? So I will change the build, for example, for a long distance, running, being safe, for example. There was one with the what's called it, hardcore or whatever mission, like higher than legendary, in this one room right below. This is only short. I used even the new exotic gem. Sorry, 1 second. Ole, ole, ay, ay, ay. So, so this one I will keep there actually. I like to have it, but even the other one, I like to have maybe 2 hybrids in here. Let's see. Okay, let's see now what I missed now. I have a regular build. Yeah, grenade build. I did already screenshot. This one we can keep here. Or should I put this there to my main agent and the other birdie blah 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 to this one? Yeah, because I want to swap. Yeah, much better. Yeah, okay. This comes then to my main. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Technician we can leave. Headhunter we can leave. Hybrid we leave. Tank we can leave. Yeah, we put this out of stash again. We keep that. It says it is in the stash. Weird. I don't delete it yet, otherwise it's out. The red damage class can only keep here. Yeah, so we can put it back. Explosive you can leave. And after we leave. So that means again negation crit and explosion build. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And now I know I have everything there, right? Yeah. And was this agent which I got this one item or the other agent? Yes, even hand. Oh yes, baby.
Here you go.
Well, let's roll it here because that agent I don't have shared materials, so I don't want burning there. Yeah, perfect. So we do here the weapon damage. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Nice. This is great. Let's check anyway also other items which I don't need here. Always keep inside here. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. But also do it on 12 at least. Yeah. Don't leave it naked. That hurts my feeling. This. Yeah. And was Empress. Empress we said. Yeah. Don't put it on 30 now, but at least on 12, you know. We have the material. It's only red, so it's not that much, but it's different if you have. Sometimes it saves me, like, and even I still have a lot of exotics, but it's not needed. I did that one because I have so much exotic left then, and I have all the guns already done. So many people have that now because of the box stuff where they failed. But I had already everything on 24 when we had still 20 exotic each level, because I farmed a lot in the DC, a lot. So yes, that one we can give in. Let's check what else we have here. Now we can give even this stuff outside and make space here. Ah, it looks much better now. My stash and everything, and it will be so nice and clean. Yeah, even that one was negotiator, which we didn't use. We can give inside now. Oh, I'm so happy. Perfect. Even mods have been checked. I'll give you a small tip here. Sometimes you have so many mods. Go just over here, press square. And then you can see if you have something double, because now I need under all the agents. I don't think so. This is only one, this is two. Okay. One. Oh, I can see that on top. Not really great because of the wide angle, but if you go here, you see only one. On the right top, I can see there's only one and one mod. That's why I know already. So here we have 5. Duration, burn, heal, answer, health. Okay. Ammo, radius. Oh, perfect. We have 2 times radius, 2 times duration. So that's the way I make sure I do the things out, you see. I don't make it as favorite. So I will see which I have double. It takes a lot of work, right? Poof. But that's the tips and tricks how you can clean up, how you... Oh my god, I have only one mosquito and it's so annoying. Damn it. Yeah, here for example, skill haste. Twice. Yep. Damage. Here we go.
Agent
Twice.
in need of backup.
But that's the way how I clean up sometimes. Perfect. Twice. That is not even needed because you can use that one. Let's leave it now. Oh, perfect. Twice health. What the heck? I had so much double already. And shield. Shield, holster, deflector. 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 So now I know what I can take out without taking anything out which I need. So for example, you see, this is favorite. This I have double, so there's no thing, so I put it inside. Range. And that's the reason why I would have preferred they give us more loadouts 50 more items with us. Okay, good. Now we have many mods. Bleed resistance, 4 times. Yeah, okay, that's it. Let's stop it here. Oh, do we have... No, we have nothing left and right, okay. No, it was wrong. I need to do this way. Hallelujah. Critical damage we have here, one more. And chance. Let's put this inside too. So, now I cleaned everything up. Look out. Yeah. But I need to do it at least now because, like I said, I want to test or play with some other builds sometimes, which I really like. So I want to have on one agent now all the special raid builds for faster runs, for skipping more towards the second, third round. And yeah, it's not very often that I get asked for that. And Eve now, I just need to go on one agent.
Entered.
But again, I need to always be careful to check the specialization, if the weapons are active, if the mods are correct.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso
Okay,
had to
now
go.
I need to think
Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
So, grenade damage build. This was this chest. Kruber. Right. Cheska. Weapon, I don't care. Kruber. Cheska. Okay.
Incoming backup request.
Let's see if I get it right. Yeah, the collector, which is clear. Add here Cheska. I had Walker. Twice even, perfect. I don't need to swap this one and this, so I can put this inside. Grouper, right? A lot of work. That grouper. China, of course, because of the explosion in red tier. Because the grenade is on weapon damage base, so that's why you can make a complete red build, which makes you make a lot of damage, be able to kill. And group, but the named one, right? Group was the special one which you get from the golem. Perfect, but I forgot to give the mods outside. I cannot use this mod. Because maybe I use the mod on another build. Okay, and here again, let's choose already the right specialization, which is the Grenada. Now, let's see if I want to use that chest what I have. Oh, cannot take, I need to change that first one. That was Walker. Now I can change to the chest. No, that was a grouper. Because 2 groupers gives you 20% explosive, that's why. It says I have already 2 because of that. And the China in red gives you also 15%. Now I won't give this mod outside. Mark it like a stat.
Stuff working, but we
Very complicated, looks like, right? Which one was it? Should be in here like a Snodden favorite, but somehow... Ah, it's in the stash. My gosh. So this one is this. This is on Deck Life. On Deck Life. Loadouts. Why is this here? I will check soon. Then we put this inside. Duration. Range. Blind effect. Oh, that's a lot of stuff if you need to change. Okay, let's see. So this one is the one build I have now correctly to get again. Yes. I have the right specialization. Now I forgot the things what I had. And weapon, it doesn't matter. Ha! Heagleberry. I could use something with bleeding actually. I don't have. But we can use that one because of the explosion. And here again, that's what I mean. Always check when you have multiple kills. Check what weapon you have active and if you want to use them. You see? There's my issue already. I have assault rifle because they have the perfect talent to give more damage for my team, but I don't have it active. So shotgun, yes. It's really like a lot of work, tell you guys. But I know, because I want that one because of the perfect slash hammer. That's what talent called. But then I don't make really damage. I make 50% less damage with this weapon because I don't have it active. And that's why this is my tip. If you have multiple builds, check the weapons. So I know I would have made a mistake if I used the assault rifle, because I will miss 15% damage. I need to get the shotgun, for example. And that's a lot of work. I could use that one too. No questions now. Let's use that one for now, it doesn't matter. And then check in the stash if I have a shotgun. The perfect slash hammer, I don't think so. Also another tip, if you collect guns which you like, make sure that if you have out of cover and everything what you need, that you can reroll always the talent. For example here, I would like to have a different talent, I can change it. If you don't have it, you need to farm it again and you need to roll it on 30. That's so much material lost, exotics, and are not needed. So my guns, for example, all the guns if you see have damage out of cover. I didn't care how much I need to roll. but I want it in this constellation. So if there's a new talent came out, I can change always the talent on each gun, you see? That's also maybe a good advice. So then actually 3 advices. Make sure you farm the gun correctly, that you can change anytime the talent. Make sure that you have the right mods inside. If you have a healer hive and you want a stinger hive, that you can put the damage inside, not healing. And yeah, and activate the right guns here on the specialization if you have multiple builds with the same specializations. Let's leave it like this now, doesn't matter. What we have here: 60 crit chance, 150 crit damage, 100. Wow, this is insane already. I have so much, and I get more damage. You see, this is fun build again, because I make a lot of damage. It's getting better and better now. I will show you. Crit damage. Yeah, is it from here? Oh, if you ask how you do it that quick, you go here, press square, press X, and if you want to have it filled, is a filter option. You see it on way below on the right side downstairs. You hold it, then goes up, and then I can go straight here, press 1 time X, and then shows me all the crit damage mods, you see? So I save time to scroll everything down. Okay, here, that one. Yeah, is it from here? Doesn't matter. So now I have 60 crit chance, 186 crit damage. Insane with a red build. And that's a fun build. Oh, and here I should put in foam. So for example, here another one. Here I use foam, but make sure you have not heal inside, right? You don't want heal, you want have, for example, the duration or the health from the foam. Skill haste, you can say you have skill haste, or you say, oh, you have more of them. Or you say, I want to have one more extra because I don't have a yellow build. One foam maybe glitch or whatever, or doesn't work. Then I have 2 foams now. So I can foam them, shoot the grenade. It should be also that. So you see how much you need to think? Boah. So it's not really easy, but every detail is important. I put just the Eagle Berry inside. It's just the third agent. I just put this together. This is only when you have this kind of events. For that one, I use it. That's why it's not needed. And I have to have it on the second agent, on my speedrun agent. Nonsense. So that's why now I can swap. So you see the events here. And sometimes when you have events like Hollywood, oh, for example, this build will be awesome on the next event. I shoot a grenade and they losing the ink. Oh my god. Then I will put not the foam inside, then I would actually, now that I know that, I will play with the grenade launcher. Let's make the build ready for next week already. So I have 10% damage mod, 1 extra mortar, perfect. Skill haste, yes, because we won't have it fast back. Oh my god. So how came I up with this build? You maybe haven't seen that in YouTube. Maybe you see it in YouTube, but they have yellow or stuff like this. Or blue. So maybe PvP players used it, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not a PvP player. So for example, yeah, it doesn't matter. We need to yeah, let's change it. I don't want to kill him, I just want to show you that I still have damage. Let's continue this. So for example, my damage is still okay. Not bad. But then, yeah, that's dangerous. I'll kill myself. So, but I would change the weapon, actually. I would not use the Eagle Barrier. I would use something with bleeding talent. Any weapon. And don't forget only SMG. Do you have any SMG? That's the good thing. Good thing now. I can play around. Hold on. This one will work with the no. Yeah, good. But let me see. Yeah, for example. It's not a good gun anyway. I mean, good gun, okay. This one was a really good gun in Division 1. In Division 1 I like this one. But let's say I would... Huh? Blind? I just put... Yeah. So let's say I'm going... No, better way is this one. Go on the weapon, press touchpad. So I'm straight inside. And now I'm going to do... Sadist. Why? Applies weapon damage by 30%. Yeah, after 4 kills you do automatically, but that's not the point. So for example, I could use the Stinger Hive instead than Murder. But, so for example, if I put the Murder there, it's still glitched. Okay. And do that one, I make it with weapon way more damage. I should show it there maybe. And what I like on this one is I use it mainly for that one. What else? But because the Sting Hive then if bleeding, for example, shooting range doesn't work. You see my damage goes bleeding goes up. But the shooting range is not good anymore. Sometimes it's not showing all the buffs and everything. But this is a fun build. You can make explosion, whatever. You can use a normal grouper with any other talent. For example, if you put status on it, you can use the you could use, for example, oh come on, yeah, that less, not really, but I want to say this one, Wicked. You could use Wicked, so they have status bleeding, and then you get automatically, for example, more damage. So, for example, see, it's crazy. You can make so many ways. It's incredible. But for example, this is just a fun build, and I shouldn't have it on the speedrun agent. That's why I'm swapping it, for example. And the reason why it's so how much damage now is because of special agents gives you 15. I used to Krubel. It gives me, if you see on the right top, 20%. Now we can see it. Explosion. Then I have a giant in red. And you see on the top right, I'm scrolling right now on top right, 50% explosion damage. So this is insane. You see, I have still like 59. Okay, no, the number cannot be correct 100%. Maybe because of the. No, it's even deactivated. No, that's the right numbers. Oh my god, that's too much. So I have 59 crit chance, but I can go lower, and 176 crit damage. You don't need more than 50. Let me see. Crit chance. 50. Oh, I didn't bought all of them. A cursory? Crit damage. Oh, now it's crazier. I have not even 59, 186. Ding. You see that kind of ideas I have all the time. But again, make sure, check always if you have multiple builds that on the specialist you have activated weapon. That is, I use that weapon and that weapon. But for example, if you use any other weapon, you're missing 15% extra damage. Is that one not? You see on the right top? Now you see on the right side top, 15% increased assault rifle damage because it's activated. If you need to change it, you put this back and activate something else. But now I will have 5, 10, 15. So you miss damage a lot. So, and a specialization I saw now here with damage. But it could, like, for example, from this specialization, they have also be in your mind some special thing because I activate the SMG. So I could have here, for example, 2% more. I take the crit damage here away and put from this 5% to crit damage, for example. You see, you need to think so much. It's crazy for new players. It's really a lot, like. And now I will have, you see, 60, 186. And that with that only build, I make a lot of damage shooting grenades. It's insane. And the grenade damage makes a lot with that build. And then I can just put Stinger that they have constantly bleeding. Whatever. You can be so flexible. So now we'll save it that way. Eagle Barrier, no, because that will give me that. Oh, and then I forgot something else. 1 second. Yeah, let's give 20 runs. Don't care about it. Reload. 50 mag now. Yeah. For example, much better. Much better. I could give away the 7. I would have 100. Yes, thank you, lady. I could even make more damage. I could give even, don't need this high crit chance. And maybe you have in your group even someone who, see, let's activate that one, who using the Coyote Mask. I don't have it on this agent. Ah, come on, Mosquito. One team Mosquito. It's so annoying. So look now, I have still 54 crit chance, 198. You see that? It's amazing. Yeah, let's save it that way. Grenade damage build. What hell, right? Good. I think now I forgot one build, right? So I swapped that build. So I have now the fun build for this event. I have a jammer build for Razorback if someone asks me. These builds I will put down. Maybe I need to swap around. The healer build with the birdie build, which is the best of the best. This is crazy and cool support. The hybrid, but again, careful. Hybrid is not hybrid. This is a hybrid of skill damage related and weapon damage, but most on skills. On the other agents I showed you, that was weapon damage related and skill support. So there are so many differences. And with this one, I have even still 132k damage. Crazy, right? I have 50 crit chance, 135 crit damage. So I can use all my things. My skills are very strong. Everywhere skill damage. Besides here. Because they were crit damage. Crit damage. Yeah, I could change it, but not needed. I don't know. I make constantly shooting, so the skills get automatically also 30%. And the glass cannon 25. I don't use the perfect one, glass cannon, because it's not needed. But this is I hybrid. I really love to, for example, to have on my main agent. Yeah. So now let me check what one more build I had to do. But it's so much work, right? So this is the which I have on that one. This one I did now. Right? Yeah, this one I can delete. Oh, that's it. I'm finished. Okay, let me see. So in case I play Iron Horse, yeah, I need to change the healer. So I want this one on my main agent, which is actually only one build because I can swap only the birdie. Right. Cool. Let's make a screenshot of that one. And then I put for my main one the normal healer here. Then if I run raid, I have a healer. I have a damage build. I have. Yeah, and I need to test this build. I don't know how to. Still gives me headache. I need to think about a jammer, and this is fun build. So I need two builds more here. One is the special build for Dark Iron Horse. My gosh. Okay. Yes. Oh, I think the other secret. Mm. That means my second agent have everything, I think. No, here I want the Patriot build, which does 3 million support bonus armor. Yeah, main agent. But let's go quick past from have a secret. But you see what how much struggle? On the fourth agent you have all the other builds like Umbra, you know, all this stuff. This extra.
Agent, priority objective available.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Yeah, so let's make one more coffee quick. Cigarette, and then I need to swap here to builds. And then I have space, and then I want to save the pistol build. I need to farm 2 pieces to make it perfect. And maybe I have here. I need to check. I think I have tank damage build. The hustle build. Maybe I also can swap. I like to have more. There's so many builds and so many things I like to do. On this agent I will show you like all the basic builds actually. Raid build, not like proper damage build like for raid. Some people like accept you maybe if you have a striker build, but not really happy about it because striker, okay, it helps like a Razor or a Mendoza because you have the huge, what's called it, turret. You can always stack there, so you have the full damage. That's okay-ish. But yeah, striker you need to stack, right? And that's why, like for dark hours, you don't have that much stuff. And if you need to stack before you can make a kill and maybe get killed, that's why some people like to prefer you have a proper damage build.
Agent requesting backup.
Which is not a big deal. Especially now these days, we're talking about now. When for 7-6 years, whatever, like the game came out, on level 30, oh my god, the farming was so difficult. And not only difficult, yeah, difficult plus you need to have it in gold roll because you couldn't optimize. You could only roll one item, that's it. So let's go here. I'll show you in the meantime quick a normal damage build. You don't need the rake, for example, but for example, you can put in Grouper or Walker here if you don't want the whole stack one shot. But yeah, let's make it correct that you see it correctly. Let's say you can use Grouper or Walker, doesn't matter. But if you have right trends, you can say I use Walker because of 5% weapon damage. For example, that will be a proper damage build. Perfect dust cannon, perfect vigilance, one more thing, so if crit damage, because that one will give you 1 second to you. With group it will show the max, but I think I don't have group anymore. I do. Oh. I have here 47 crit chance and 199 crit damage. Not more than 50 because usually in raid 1 I have always the mask, so you get definitely 10% and not even 20. So I will be already over 50 and like 57 crit chance, 209 crit damage usually, plus headshot, armor damage, blah blah blah. But yeah, this one will be a basic damage build for raid. If you have that build, my god, you're welcome. Let's go for a cigarette. So it will be that build. A heal build, which I will show you afterwards. What else? So for raids, it's really cool. Healer build, damage build, a technician for Oxy. There are different builds for technician. There's a special Oxy build too, but it's a little bit harder to get. But a basic Oxy build is okay. Clips build is okay. Ongoing is good. So there's many ways you can have builds and you are welcome. But this build, what I'm showing you right now, if you have that, they take you easily. With Striker, not everyone likes it. For example, Razorback. You can, before Boomer comes out, over there, even the garden, you cannot really, you need to stack, that's far away. Before you can make damage, even they already nearly killed you, or you have the damage, but then you need to run to the next corner round, you're losing the Striker spill stuck again. You know, on Razorback it will be okay, you can shoot Razorback in the middle, there's damage things, you can stack it, okay. But I think you get my idea, so losing body, maybe yes, before they come out you can stack. It has some tricks and tips, but if you don't know and cannot stack your Striker build, then you don't have the proper damage. Yuck, you know. With this one, you have pure damage straight away. So that one, perfect glass cannon, perfect vigilance, assert providence because of the damage, crit damage, group of us crit damage, named Foxtrot for out of cover, named glows for extra armor damage, which is multiplicative. You melt everything. That's how we played on level 30 for a long time. But here I want also one nice rifle build, maybe one shot. Instead the normal healer build, the special healer build, where I can swap this birdie. check the tank damage build. And on the second agent, I would like to have the support build. 3 million bonus armor. 2 million constantly, nearly. 1 million extra every 28 seconds, a shield, I think. I need to check. And the one new test build, I need to check. I don't think it's really worth it in a normal gameplay. I don't know where it would be worth it. Definitely not in a far distance mission like Roosevelt. Hmm. Hmm. And the other question is, will this work on speedrun on the bosses because we should be immune? So there's things a lot to test always. I really constantly test, that's why I need a lot of material, because sometimes I need to get the right item. And the right item sometimes comes not in gold roll. Then you need to optimize it, push it at least on 12. Because even on 12, I don't know, like it's like maybe 40k more armor only. But that can help sometimes, because with 0, I get one shot. With the 12k, when it came out, and I had it on 12, I had at least a little bit could go in cover and heal myself again. So for me, it's worth it. It's worth it. Special tank builds like blue, hallelujah. You see difference. So coffee and then I'm ready. So I thought when I do the swapping, I thought I stream it so you can see some builds, see what you need to be careful, see the mistakes of some people doing, like not activating the right weapon on the skill specialization. I mean, forget to change the mod on the skill you're using. For example, again, from healer or stinger. If you have stinger, you don't want to use, of course, the healer mods. You want damage mods. But that little things people forget. And they make a difference. So, like I said, difference on the weapon, 50% less damage. Skills, 10% more damage, etc. etc. So now, here is all my proper normal damage build. I have a sniper build. I have a striker build, but the fun build because I put the Jessica inside. That's not a max damage, it's just a fun build. This is a special Oxy build with the perfect knee and things. It works only on Oxy. Special Fox sprayers. Not many people know that. Negotiate the head, that's for one shot. That I want to keep. Yeah, that is legendary build. And leggy, I mean, I have a lot of blue, regeneration a bit, and most important, you see I have 6 degree chance 144 still. So I have good damage, okay. But most important is 73 protection from elite, which I can change to 80. 80 will be maxed. But I don't need it really. So that's why I have here not the 30% elite mod inside. Over 65, I just realized, is more than enough. An explosion build in the ignition. A standard clips build, which I can use for fire, or even though some people snipe or be in a group and want to support them, I change it to foam. Foam one, they kill them, everything around is foamed. They can kill them, for example. Regular build. A very good build what I like is this one, directive build, with the status bleeding on the weapon. Wicked because it gives status, and the chest is not really needed, but it's again fun. A striker completely in blue, which I want to change with the new mask. They say they fixed it. Here I use also, I know, I use also the ammo because of the crit chance, crit damage. I still have here 43, 96 crit damage, which is not a lot, but with the stack on a striker, it's a lot on the mask then. I can run with that Leggy, so that's why I called it Leggy, and that one I can run Leggy too actually. Then this is a standard healer build, which I want to give on my third agent. And it's a little special too, because if you see I have one blue, so I have 1.1 million armor, but I have 6 yellow because of the technician again. Then I have a standard technician build for both skills, and that's why I use Vein Form. I have a Hazard build, and that build, which I want to swap because I don't really use it. This will be a headache. I need to change which items I can give away. I hope I can give everything, so I'll make a screenshot. I don't give it in stash, I think I do it manually. Yeah, I will do that. The problem is the elite mods, I don't have that many. If I give this to a third agent, I need to check. And then the pestilence build, of course. But damn, if you swap on that, I have only one less. Okay, not two. Get this new healer with the birdie, then I have 2 in 1. Ah, damn it. And the hybrid. Hybrid, skill damage and weapon damage second. I don't want to give anything else away. This is needed. That I love. I like to have. Needed. 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 Some people like, yeah, don't want to give away. Needed. 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 So either this one. Needed. Let's think about the Hastad build. Damn, and that's the issue. Why we cannot have 20 loadouts? 20 loadouts, 50 more with us. Problem solved. Instead 450 items in the stash. Okay, I don't need the Patriot build on this one, so I can give it on the second agent. Because I have enough builds for blue. How I'm going to do that? How I doing to do that? If I'm an iron horse and someone not have this green build, that I have the 100% hazard that I can run through and switch off this electricity with the second guy. I need this one. Damn it. And then I was thinking this one again too, actually. Damn it, if I don't have that. Okay, I think it's over. I need to rethink, because if I go and need for the fireplace... Can I use it for the fireplace? Yeah, this is one build for everything, actually. For the second boss and for the third boss, I swapped that to... Oh damn it, where is it? Oh no. No. Shit. Sorry, didn't want to say that, but... Oh, here. Oh, hallelujah. Yeah. And then I swap it to this one, because that gives me 4 charges. That for the skill health. That for the armor variation, that for the shield. And extra. True. I cannot change it. Even I want to play normal tank. Even for the third boss. Because I swapped that. I need to put the turret there. And if I do that, damn it, yes, I could even do that too. Which I can, because I have 3 yellow. Oh man, I don't want to give this away. The only thing I could swap is that they have the better, most powerful healing on this one. That sucks. We should have the powerful healer plus the birdie. Swap the item. Okay, I don't do that now. Oh man. Okay then. Shit. That crossed now my plans. Now didn't thought about that. I don't want to give any other things away on that one. No. That means at least I can do... Let's check the second agent. This will be the last one I can do actually. You see? That's fine. 450 stash? Come on. I would rather had 15 more items with us, 4 more loadouts. I could have everything I like to play on one agent. I cannot even save the pistol build now on my main agent now because I'm
Safe area detected.
Okay, let's check here again. I need this healer, but I need
Agent,
one.
I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Oh, I forgot about the negotiate grid build. So I have two builds. For two builds I have space. This rifle build I want to change. Maybe do a one shot. Here I have also explosive. I could put this on my fourth agent now, actually. A red damage build? Oh, this is different. No perfect vigilance. But I could change that one. How much I have here? Why did I change that? Oh, 59 crit chance, 199 crit damage?
Agent in need of backup.
Okay, the strike gives that. The heal I need that, I need that. I like that. Standard. Standard. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. That maybe. And that change. But I could put the Patriot build here. But now I don't see which weapon I put in the stash. Ah, yeah. Definitely that. The rest I don't know. Why have you 5 mods? Ah yeah, that one. Why did that one? I need to press all the skills through. I have the mods back actually. That was not so smart. I should have done it one by one. Yes, but still 2. Damage and stinger charges. Oh, I'll put it out from here, see? Good I checked. Oh, that was stupid. That's it. Ah, yeah. Okay. Do I have the bridge build over here? I need to do it manually. That what I showed you is good, but I forgot the mods. Even the specialization mods goes inside, which was not good. I was lucky I had only 2. I don't have this build either to here. Oh my god. Okay, let's finish this one, but then I like to play. That's enough. Hallelujah. Yeah, but I wanted on the main agent to save this pistol build. And... God. And the healer. Okay, the healer build I can change. Because the healer build I can put anywhere on the third agent if I run raid. But then I don't have the special tank build. But at least dark hours. I can run with this one dark hours now. An iron horse. With the main agent then. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Or build one build here quick. I should have enough items.
Safe area entered.
And then once thing I mixed them up. I thought I put it already out.
Agent, I need to debrief with
I
Schaefer.
thought I had.
Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Incoming backup request.
This I need to change. No, I don't. Oh, I need to put the mods outside, otherwise I miss it on the other agent. No, I actually active. Ah, what is this? Coyote? I saw this one, yeah. Mmm. Hmm. I can use it for the rifle build. I have what? I can make it. Hmm. Nice. Then it's just to farm some items. So negotiator. Negotiator crit. That. What do we need to take care? We need to be careful. Was it the backpack or the chest? Was it the backpack? What was the? Why have the backpack here? What was the reason? Yeah, for 60 to 112. That's why we used the backpack. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's why I used the dodge. Oh my gosh. And then I need to check which specialization. Come on, mosquito. Oh, leave me. I use it with that one actually. If I don't have the perfect one. Mm-hmm. That's why agents swapping so much around. I have it, of course. Perfect, let's go. Why I have another one? So what was that? Oh, no, it was not weapon handling. Oh, because I was searching for that one. If the talent would be already, I mean, at least try the good roll, good damage to headshot. Yes. The chest and the backpack I need. Okay, let me see now. That's correct. Then usually we scan. That's fine, need it. No. Why do I have it twice? Ah, that's the police. Wow, there's a huge difference still. I don't have. Yeah, but you don't need that one. Okay, first thing about specialization and the weapon. That's what I mean, you need to think so much. If I use the holster, that means you need the weapon. Pistol because 15%. No, we changed that. Okay, let's think we don't do the one shot. No, it doesn't work because it's quit. No, yeah. It's not the headshot one. That means I can use any other. For example. Huh? Oh, this is the bug that people mentioned. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Oh, you must be serious, really. No. Oh, I think I get Delta. Let's see if we can log out. Yeah, I will get Delta. Damn it. That means bye-bye now. Ay. So I hope it was, I can't even salute now, nothing. So I hope this was somehow helpful. Like I said, if you have multiple builds, same specialization combined, check that you have your weapon active. Yeah, not that you have shotgun and shotgun on this crossbow, for example, so I released you don't have active. You're losing 50%. Make sure that you use the right mods. Okay? That was the second tip I gave you. So for example, if you have a healer build and then you swap to a technician build with Stinger Hive, for example, swap the mods too, from healing to Stinger. Yeah, that was my Delta.
Press X to start.
Yeah, so I get Delta. I need to switch off, I think, or restart again. Oh my god. Okay, bye. But yeah, I think that's more than enough tips and more enough builds you saw now. If you have any questions, let me know. Damn it, why we still get Delta now? 0%. It's loading. Yeah, it's loading. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then I have still an issue. I cannot give the one build to this agent. I need to create a new one. But then I cannot get the pistol build. Oh my god! But I can make this the rifle build on this one. I can change it. And the one Patriot is 3 million bonus armor for my group. That I can make. But that's it. Yeah, that's really it. And that's for the reason, like, I can just repeat constantly myself. I already had 50 more items with the agent and can save 4 more loadouts. 4 more loadouts will help already. Like, instead 16, 20
Agent,
on my
I
main
need to
agent,
debrief with
I
Schaefer.
don't need 3 agents.
Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not
Okay,
here.
let's make the build now correctly. Oh yeah, the weapon. They are stuck. So let's put any weapon now. Let's use that one for example, yeah. No, I wanted Huntsman, no? Let's test it as well. Let's put twins, so it doesn't matter. Let's use, for example, and test the Huntsman. For the things, the regulars. And then now is the question, which specialization? Oh, it didn't swap. Oh, I was already dealing here. What we say? Perfect class clone, of course. Crit chance, crit damage, yeah. Because this is a crit.
In need of backup.
Hit, crit damage build. Crit chance, crit damage. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Second weapon, question mark. And specialization, question mark. We don't give status. I don't be close. I need to check where I have at least these 2 weapons active. And that what I meant, this is the mistake most people do. And I have nothing yet. Damn it. Okay. So I need to check all builds. I think it will stop now. I did it's so long. 2 hours to swap builds is too much. So let's see, grenade launcher or crossbow. Okay, we're using that already on this build, so it's a no-go. Crossbow. Why I have that one? Crossbow. Okay, here we go. Crossbow, we're using that's a shotgun, AR, SMG. Shotgun, yeah, that's correct. SMG, shotgun, AR, and I need the pistol active. You see what I mean now? You understand what I'm telling with? This is a good tip. Many people have so many builds. I'm checking for grenade launch because with this build it doesn't matter. Here, because it will make any damage, it doesn't matter that I have the shotgun here active because it's only for stacking. It's only a clean skill build, so this is not included. That one is the build, so it's okay. So, what was the other build? Assault rifle, shotgun, pistol. Yeah, then I can activate all 3 of them, for example. So I can give this one again. So I have assault rifle, that, and here 15%. So my pistol get 15%, my shotgun have 15%, and that, and it works for everything. Perfect. Even a shotgun, if I just want a different one, I need to change it. You see? This is so much brain thinking, calculation. Now the question is, because we need to crit, is crit chance high? Ah, yeah, another thing. If you want to play just not the stacking, you can put here, for example, the negotiator, and if you want the group support, you put in the, oh, I don't have it in here, Coyote Mask, for example. Oh, I need to swap as well. I didn't swap it, idiot. I just activated the weapon, but I need to activate, of course. So much thinking. Okay, so all the 3 weapons have 15% damage. And that's what you need to be careful if you have multiple builds. Now, important is, because you need to crit, that the crit chance is high. It doesn't need to if you do the headshot stuff and you do one shot and you're using the chatterbox, not chatterbox, the rifle exotic. Yeah, my brain is already cooked. 2 hours just doing the builds is too much. Diamond back, thank you. If you have a headshot build and you want the boomer one shot, you just use that one. You don't need really crit chance, you crit automatically. But we have a crit chance, crit damage build, so let's think. We need to have 47 is really good. That means we won't go over 50 at least. So let me see. Crit chance. I don't like the scope because I'm not sure. Press sometimes. That. Also something new. No way. Okay, 20 rounds. Crit chance. Crit chance. Crit damage. Yeah. If you play the group and someone have the mask and stays in the middle way, you'll always get 10%, so you don't need it, but I'm going safe for solo. There is a very crit chance, so that's not good. Crit chance. So we can put inside here crit damage. Yeah. Okay, and that's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Not happy. Because I don't have the other pistol and cannot put the crit chance higher. Let's say we play for fun, we don't do that. I can always swap around if someone asks me. True. Yeah. Let's change that. I don't like it. Ah, but I don't have the mask here again. Let's leave that now for now. It's only my third agent, but I want to have this build here that because I don't use it really that much. Especially since Cheska come out. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. Crit chance, crit damage, mods. Usually play from cover. Usually use a turret, a normal one for destruction on Boomer, but I don't use that. I use that so I don't lose. I don't use. And then could foam, could scan. But Achilles actually is smarter for the links, yeah. And that's it. Stop now. Stop, 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 stop. A great crit. Okay. And here again, you also could check the mods, because here you have the specialization. That's what I mean with tips. So I get more damage. I can say I use extra sniper ammo and skill haste, because if you shoot a lot, then it's gone immediately. But because I want it just for destruction, that they don't shoot me, I put duration inside. But that's me. That's the way I think. Same with duration. You want it a bit faster back, so always go with that. Even it doesn't help so much. Actually, not, because we overcharge. Let's keep this one on if it takes longer. But yeah, it's a headache, right? Swapping, doing builds, testing builds. Yeah, this one I need to test then later. I don't know how to do that, because you don't need that much yellow. You either go for blue, what I understand, or you go for red and make damage. If you play in a group of 4 and they're staying close. Let's read that again and go for cigarette again. But that's it, you don't miss anything else, so just check this one and then we'll play a little bit. It's too much, 2 hours. You see fun skill here by each ally. So in a group of 4 you get 3 if they're staying willing into range of a hive. It doesn't say what kind of hive it needs to be. So when I have a 6th here, in the range of a hive, our smart matter for 4 seconds will grant overcharge for 15 seconds. So what does it mean? We all together, I put the hive out, all are there. So 6th here, what does it mean? 6th here, like in what I'm having now, or does count 3 skilled here? The other 3 agents are there, because that gives me 1 each ally agent, which will be then 6. So what I understand from this build is that I need, let's say I play with even the technician, which gives me also 1 skill here. So what I understand is I can have 2 red, no sorry, 2 yellow on top. Technician gives me 3. My all agent stays in, I put my hive there where all my agents are, they're all 3. And then I will have 6 here. And on agents getting no, I will get overcharge for 15 seconds. Mortars and enemy skills that enter the range of your hive or Smarkova will be destroyed. Mortars. So far I understand is, like in things that are mortars, if we put the hive down, we don't get the explosion. But cooldown is 10 seconds. So 1 murder. Hey, this is really hard. The cooldown is 20. What? Cooldown 20 seconds. The cooldown is 20% faster for each ally within the range for your hive. What? Oh, okay. So 10 seconds cooldown for the murder or the skills which get destroyed from my hive or from the smart cover. in the range. That means if I put on a hived range inside, as better it is, what I understand. And then it will be destroyed. If, for example, come drawn, they will be destroyed. Or a car or a murder for 10 seconds. And the agent who are in the range of my hive or smart cover, their skills will be 20% faster. Hmm. So what kind of build would you make? Let's make more coffee and cigarette and think about it. So, in range, question is, do I need to be in their range too on my hive? Or just them? That's right. So let's have a cigarette. And let's read again. One skill here, each alien. So we have 4. Actually, now I'm thinking what's happening. Ooh! Now my brain is like crazy. If you play Raid and have 7 people with me, more solver, when we go inside the tunnel and maybe there's a Mercer coming, motors, will that cover it too? Because sometimes there come one Mercer that will save your life. And then the question is, because there are 7 and you all together, if you put my hive down, will it like count as maximum 6 then? So let's say you have no skill D at all, 0.
Incoming backup request.
Or is it group related? Oh my god, there's so much to test. So what kind of ideas we can get? The question is, if in a raid we be in one group and we're all together, does it count in a 6th tier? Like the 7, but will it go to 6? Or does it count only for my group? That means we stay all 8 together, put the hive down in the radius, and it counts like a 3. Because that would make a huge difference. Wow. This needs to be tested. It says skills. My question is, what about a dog and a robot? They come close. Will they get destroyed too? Merton skills, it says only. But just imagine it works for 8 people. I mean 7. I could make the build completely in blue. I just think all the Soul Iron House right now. Completely in blue We go in a tunnel. I get 6 tier. A Mercer. Usually comes only one Mercer. This time, unfortunately, will hit us. But my hive destroyed. Hmm. Hmm. But it will be only work for the tunnel. But still. But let's think about a group of 4 now. Think of group of 4. I need 2 yellow. Technician 3. And I will have 6. If it count that way. And it needs only tier. That means either I put blue and Hastad or whatever on, or red for damage complete, or repair and blue and repair. Man, because if it's destroyed, and it's destroyed automatically, so you don't need skill damage. Then either yes, repair, damage, or has a blue. Especially when you stay behind, second, third round. I put it down. They will be monopond Mercer, no? For the first and then every 10 seconds. Poof. There's so many ways possible now. But I think it will work. Think about it will work in raid and all together for the whole group. So 7 people. Come on. 7 people. Like I will have a 6 tier. The question is also for in order that the enemy skill or the Mercer get destroyed, like it doesn't hit us. Do I need to have 6 tier at all? Do I need a skill tier at all, for example? Does it have any effect? For example, let's say I play completely everything in red damage build, and I put my hive down, and a murder comes. Or do we need to have 6 tier in order that the destroying of the skills or the murder works? Oh my god. This is huge to figure that out. Mm. There are too many questions open. Too many. First of all, do I need a tier skill at all to destroy that and that? Question. Does it work in a raid group? For 7 people like this, like for 6, they get 6 tier when all are close in the tunnel. Because depends how it works, you can, that way you need to make, or can make the builds like even better. So if I don't need any skill at all, that it destroys the Mercer, that it works for a raid unit bundle for 7, like 7 people, and I get tier 6 automatically, and it will destroy the murder. Then I could make a complete blue build, and even put the other one on. This has also explosion resistance. So my explosion resistance will be maybe, I think it's 25, and that is how much? How much is that? 40. 40. 40. Because I think maybe if that works, I could play even tank.
Adequate sanitation is of utmost importance. Please remember to maintain a high standard of personal hygiene and cleanliness. Thank you for your cooperation.
So I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, this is completely unknown. Let's read again. Receive 1 skill diff on each alley. So, from my understanding, it means that also if you play in a raid and be in a group of 8, it should count, which means if I have 0 skill deer and we go in the tunnel and more solo, for example, that should give me 6 tier automatically when I put my hive down, because we're in range. That means, let's read this careful, maybe that gives me the answer. While at skill tier 6, having at least 1 ally agent in range of your hive give me an overcharge. Okay, don't care about that. Mortars and enemy skills that enter the range of your hive Ausmarker will be destroyed. Only while I have the overcharge, or in general? And do I need to have a skill deer? Skill deer 6. Man, there's too many questions on this one. And the cooldown is only 10 seconds. On the cooldown for my allies on their skills will be 20%. Okay, that doesn't matter. But I have 3 main questions here. If I have no skill deer at all, will the murders and enemy skills will be still destroyed because I have that build? Let's say I make complete blue build. Hazard protection and explosion resistance. Will it work with the murders and enemy skills? Yes or no? Will it work in a raid if I have all together, and will I get 6 tier? Question mark. Wow, this is too. So what is the special on here? Decrease the overcharge from 4 cooldown from 4 to 25. The question is the overcharge needed then for the murders and skills? Man, not give me that one. Decrease the cooldown for destroying murder. Oh, that will be a yes. Oh my god, 1 second, we don't get murders every second. So the backpack is a yes. The chest, not really, if it doesn't matter if you have skill or not. Ooh. Let's say we have a healer anyway, we have a healer automatically, and I don't need to give overcharge. And we have already 40% explosion resistance. So the backpack is a need, so I cannot use ninja. That means 2 items. And if I'm not mistaken, it is I forgot the names now. No. Think. It's a named holster have no. Oh, but if I use
Agent
that
in need of backup.
one and blue, that will work too, maybe. Oh, there's so many options. If I know how and if everything works. So what was the name? Let's check here now. Because I thought explosion. Just imagine you can increase it. You can put blue on, and this Mercer thing works. With 0 skill deer. Then you could play tank. Tank, supporting, not getting mercered. That will make, like, if you run with newbies and you do the fairy tale, that one. 40% explosion resistance, 2 items. For example, that will be 80% explosion resistance. With that one, hallelujah. That will be, you will be the king. With that build, if it works that way. That means blue, hazard, because explosion I don't need anymore. I have a hive anyway. Yes. And then use the named one because of your shield too, actually.
I wish I had a complete set of socket wrenches. Can never find the 516 when you need it.
Oh my gosh. If that works, and you will make that build, that means you have 2 million plus armor. 80% explosion resistance. Plus you don't get an explosion because every second if a murder comes it will be destroyed. If you don't need 6 skill gear, question mark. In the tunnel it will be if it works for the group of 8, like 6 extra people. Or it works only for the group you're in. But I think it will work for the whole group. So for the tunnel it will work. For the Mercer and put the key inside, I'm not sure. But then it doesn't matter anyway, because you have 80% explosion resistance. And then you put hazard on it. Have the healer hive anyway for you. That could work. Even the Mercer hits me with 80% explosion resistance. Using even not specialization. I could use the grenade. Because that gives me also. First, my crew gains 5 more damage. And then at least I get 60 seconds, so yeah. To ignore a murder, for example. That doesn't matter. No. No. But still, that and that for the group. Holy cow. Wow. Then I need people when they are available and running raid. First. Second, I need to have the items, so I don't need overcharge, for example. And I don't need 6 skill deer. But then I need it in the right way with hazard already. Because of the electricity. If the Mercer hits me, then I don't bleed. If the boss shoots me, things, yeah. Maybe even that works too for the boss, this grenade. No, but that's not a Mercer. But for example, let's get a little. Why am I doing that still? I should know already that I can do that. For example. And then I need the best if I put a shield. The Richter and Kaiser, of course, which I don't have here. The named one, because that will give my shield 50%. For example, 50% skill, and even in incoming repair as well for myself. Oh, hell yes. That means no, not that one. I need the second one, which I definitely don't have for sure. And skill health and expo. Oh! Question. 20% skill health It's 50% shielded. But then he have only 40 and normal everything, so it's a no-go. The other one is better. Because it gives me straight 50%. I think 20% will be not that much in its skill. And he have 20%. But again from that 40%. So we stay with Richter and Kaiser. 100%. Yes. But then, question, is that needed? Because you don't need to overcharge. And overcharge works it only for me or for the group who is in the thing, the hive? Another question came up, you see. My god, this is extreme when you have new builds and you don't know how it works. This is huge. A huge look at that one. I have hazard protection here already. Because that could save the butt from a team. How many times in things when you have new people and then they go in and run out and don't stand on the side, so the Mercer comes in. If that will, how to say, neutralize the Mercer running out while we shoot the boss to get a run in and go back, there come a lot of Mercers, and it will be only 1 second cooldown. Oh my gosh, this could be a lifesaver build. Oh. And if that works without overcharge or even not skilled here, and I'll be the tank which have the shield. That means I need a Richter and Kaiser chest. With the shield, hazard, maybe even again explosion resistance, and blue on top. Boo. But if this gear works that way, you need to have the perfect chest. Again, a build which works like 100%. You need 100% red item. But I definitely don't have Richter Kaiser chest. Why would have kept that? Nonsense. No, definitely not. Of course, you would say use that one, but then I would not have explosion resistance by 40%. So that doesn't bring that much. It gives only 5% more bonus armor. That's why you need. But I didn't check if anything else has explosion resistance. Maybe I should check that. But then Richter and Kaiser with the 50% shield is a yes. So question mark is, they come with yellow on top, right? I think they come with yellow on top. So this farming will be again a headache. But if it works, the Iron Horse, Fairy Tale, nobody will die. That's my things where I don't shed materials, that's why I don't have much. Just should roll it on my main agent. But yes, that's a go-go. So question is, let's test it. One item at least.
Should
Armor
really find time
regulation.
to clean and oil these tools. Don't want them to
Let's
get
put it
rusty.
on 2 now, just that I have to build a bit ready. Yeah, it comes with yellow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. But guys, if that works, This will be a hero build for Iron Horse in this situation. Wow. Wow. So the question is, and how can I test it? Mercer skills. I need to get this build complete. That's the first thing. Oh my god, don't disturb me. That height should or would like looks like. This build will work already for I roll skill deer. No. So that will be one perfect item. This will be a headache. But that's it. That will be the better version. The only thing what I could do if blue doesn't work, and I still need more yellow, that I use the named, which I don't have, I guess. No, but I have on the first agent. That I use the named pistol, which have one skill range. Phew. Armor recognition doesn't help because of the things laser and shooting constantly. It doesn't get me up. And I don't need because I use the healer hive. So if I get the pistol, keep the specialization on, it will be 2 tier.
Incoming backup request.
2 tier. Poor. But then the other side, if it would work that I don't have to be in a hive, and I know the standing on this side, which will be 2 people, that will give me 2 tier as well. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And the question is, do I need to have 6 tier in order to destroy the skills? Or get immune about the Mercer? Oh my god, if that works. Iron Horse Razorback. Oh yeah. Iron Horse was over 100%. 80% resistance. Oh, let's check the numbers actually. And the question is, what is the maxed? Holy cow! Yes, the watch. 90% explode. My god, could I blow 100? Because then I don't need hazard protection at all. Okay, you cannot get 100%. Max is 90%. But still,
Please remember to switch off and unplug all electronic devices that are not in use. Thank you for your cooperation.
yeah, then I can roll hazard protection anyway. Right? Doesn't help. Either stay on repair to repair myself, do that. Or I go on status hazard protection ring. Wow.
Physical and verbal violence inside the perimeter will not be tolerated. Violators risk permanent expulsion from the secure area.
Wow. Damn. So definitely we will wear blue. Only for that reason, I will be so safe on that one. So safe. And if that will work, with 7 people to go in, then I can roll everything in blue. Huh. Yeah, but this needs to be tested. But for now, that's it now. You see, that's the way how my brain, how I think. That's unfortunately me. The weapon need to change, of course. If anyone have tested this one already, I would like to know. I will farm. I will make this build the way I said. Oh my god, this would be headache. But if I have at least shield, what I have here now? Weapon handling, armor, yeah, it's okay. No, it's not okay because the okay. Important is that I have at least the talent to roll blue on top. Forget the attributes for now. That I have, yeah, that will be, yeah, cool. I mean, the perfect way, if it works that way, will be to have hazard at least, and let's say repair even too. Hmm. And the pistol.
Food rations will be restricted for the next 24
And I
hours.
have 1, 2 yellow. That's more than enough. Okay, I say good night. I will switch off, but I think this is the way. You see, like this is my test agent. I always test, always try. I never touch this build here. I don't think, I don't know where else it will be helpful. But for Dark Iron Horse, Because mostly people, sometimes they die in Iron Horse in the second or third wave, and they play Sandsack because Murder come in. But that one should save it. That should make it so safe. 1 second cooldown. So the people staying behind and clean the doors, some people shoot the boss that he goes inside. And all the murders will be ignored. If the murders is that what it says, like on the train which come in, no? Because with this one I give bonus armor. Myself, I get explosion resistance if I stay on the turret. I have 6 blue. We'll put on the Ravenous when I need to stack the boss. Or just in case, then I have the other pistol to get 1 tier extra. Yeah. I think I have found a new build which could work if it says the way how it works. But there's too many details missing, you know? It's very hard to know. Do you need to have 60 and the overcharge when the overcharge that works how the enemy skills going down? And if I have everything overcharged, think about that. If I have 60 and overcharge, even shield every 15 seconds? I know. Every 40 seconds it will be things, so it could save my part 2 if I'm here. I'd just be shocked if that works that way. Because this will be that build. That build. That's how my brain works, to do mathematics. But if it works for raid for 7 people in the tunnel, and all blue, all hazard, 80, 90% explosion resistance, plus hazard protection, I put a elite mod inside too, just in case. Ravenous for stacking the boss. Pistol in case I need one friend here. Plus if we put the hive down, the team is immune about any shock and everything. Do you see it wrong? But that must be amazing, no? I don't know. I think I don't miss anything. I don't think I miss anything, guys. This will be, you will be the king if that works that way. So that means I will definitely test it. I know so many people are running raid. I will get hazard protection for each rule blue on top. Try to get this with the shield, they have blue on top at least. I don't care about the attribute. Get here with hazard protection down there. I definitely have somewhere. This I want to test. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay, let's go. Bye bye. I hope it was helpful. Again, just never stop testing builds, guys. Never stop testing builds. It's incredible what you can do. Fun builds, support builds, deck life builds, whatever, grenade builds. It's insane. I never say let you say this build builds are good because in the end you need to play with it. You need to try, you know. But stay positive. Try out, find out, check other people's build, see how it works, and maybe it's for you. Because I know people that have only 2 builds because they can play skill, they're not good in shooting, and like people who likes only shooting, they're not good with skills. But I play constantly everything, skill, tank, whatever, and I see sometimes issues. like Iron Horse, what I said, Morsova, the tiny tunnel of an explosion. And then I get this idea. If that works, nobody goes down in the tunnel. If a Mercer comes, we don't care because that will destroy it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, bye-bye. I need to go. Oh my god. Oh, I need to farm this build correctly. Ciao, ciao.